Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be checking out one of my favorite versions of Minecraft of all time. This is probably one of my favorite versions for multiple of reasons, which I'll get into. So let's go ahead real quick, turn up the music, see if we got anything. Nope. And let's start a world. We're playing 1.8.9. No mods, completely vanilla, no Optifine, no nothing. This is just straight base game. And it runs very quickly. Holy crap. Oh, I'm on a little survival island here? What? Oh, no, we got stuff right there. Okay. So, yeah, we're playing complete vanilla. I haven't done that in quite a while. I'll see what I can get away with. Let's try 16 chunks. Seems to be okay. Yeah, so this is, oh man, I gotta mess with my keybinds here. Can I even change F3 or F5? Yeah, there we go. That didn't work. What? What the frick? F5. Toggle perspective. It's button 5. What? Okay. I guess that doesn't work. What the? What the frick? I'm so confused. Oh, what is going on? My my F5 is broken here. All right, I guess we won't be doing that much. Anyway, so 1.8.9 is one of my favorite versions, and here's why I'll tell you. It's before they changed the game and with the attacks, with the end, with the elytras. It's before they did all that stuff. It gives that classic Minecraft feel with enough added to it that it doesn't seem too boring. There's a lot of stuff missing, of course. I'm not going to say this is the best version of Minecraft, but it's one of my favorites. So here we go. Okay. Yeah, I got that situated. All right. Oop. Nope. Oh. There we go. Alrighty, let's get over here. I mean, I guess I can get a bed real quick. Let me kill these guys with my fist. Hello, sheep. I'm sorry, sheep. Do you mind? There we go. Oh, we can... I forgot we can spam click. That's right. I'm literally saying how... how this is before they changed a lot of things, and I completely forgot what exactly it is I was talking about. So yeah, you can spam click just like Bedrock. There's no shields, there's no slots like that. And obviously this is before the ocean update and stuff. If we come down here, oh, we can't really see anything. Oh my gosh. It's more like the real ocean in a way. It's dark and terrifying. I hate the ocean. But this is also after they updated so that they were deeper and everything too. So still have the end, obviously, that was in 1.0 and a lot of that stuff. It's just this is before caves and cliffs. Lots of reasons why I like this. This is before the fast swimming though. That's one thing I'll always miss. Someone's got to have made a mod that like includes enough of this kind of thing. Like all the nice things about the updates. Someone's has to have made a mod on that. But I'll look into it maybe for another video. So yeah, let's see what this world has to offer. We're in a little ocean world. I know obviously there's caves and cliffs, but terrain generation was changed in between I think this update and caves and cliffs. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. And there used to be a lot more water in these old versions before 1. Or I don't know when they changed it, but at some point between 1.8 and caves and cliffs, they changed the world generation, so there's not as much water. Oh, look at that! That's a freaking that's an ocean monument right there. See, there wasn't as much water as more land, but in this version, there's lots of water in areas that there are a lot of water. There are in areas that there's a lot of water. There's a lot of water. Oh, and I forgot about the crouching thing. I've played beta, so I shouldn't be like surprised about these things, but I haven't played beta in a while. So, oop, oh, sticky keys. Why is that on this computer? Okay, I guess I'll have to change that at some point. So yeah, let's get the. I mean, we are start off everything the same way we always do. We're gonna get ourselves. There's still like all drag clicking and stuff, so that's good. Get ourselves our pickaxe, get some stone. And one of the things that I miss most about this version, this isn't even this version. I could go back and play 1.15, or anything like that. I don't remember when Caves and Cliffs I think it's 1.18, 1.19. But before that version, occasionally I miss just having to go to Y11. It's so much easier, which obviously Caves and Cliffs had the point to make it harder, but it's so much easier just to go to Y11. You don't have to deal with Deep Slate. I mean, it's so nice. And sometimes I occasionally miss the old cave generation. It's clearly better nowadays. I'm not trying to say it's not, but I miss it sometimes. I do. So I'm revisiting it here in this world, and maybe I'll come back to this world occasionally and throw up a video, doing a little let's play on 1.8.9. We'll see. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. Leave a comment if you want to see more of this world, because I don't know how much I'm gonna get done today, but I kind of just wanted to explore around the world, get the feel. I mean, even the textures are different. Like you got gravel, I know is different. You got clearly diorite and granite, are different here, and I don't know if the stone's different. It might be, but the logs are different. The flowers are different. The sand is different. I think I'm pretty positive this is, yeah, this is like an older sand. Grass hasn't managed to change ever. I feel like, other than the top of the grass color, since like beta and stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our basic tool set real quick. Oh, the furnace is different. Let's get this stuff cooking because I gotta eat. And then we can get a few different tools. And we're gonna need actually we'll need a sword for this version, so we'll get a sword too. Let's grab that. Oh yeah, the sugarcane's a little lighter, I feel like. I could be wrong about that one, but I think it is. And I guess I'll keep that, why not? Oh, we can make a bed. Let me get a couple more logs here and then we'll see about making a bed. And this is before stripped logs too. Is this before? This is not before birch. Yeah, okay, I was about to say. So we can use this for the beds and I guess make the rest of sticks. I don't want to use birch for anything else. I've come to like birch a little bit more, but I still don't love it too much. So we'll go ahead and use those for crafting. Let's get beds situated. Oh, no colored beds. Yep. I don't remember when these things are added. I remember them being added. You know, and I was gonna say like back in the day, but it's not really that long ago. I remember them being added, but I don't remember what updates they were added in. And should I get myself a boat or should I post up here? I feel like we should explore. I want to be exploring around in this old version. Maybe we find a cave that brings us down to the diamond level, get the old cave experience or something. So I'm gonna hop in a boat, see if we can find some land. Let's see, and then we can explore this giant ocean, see how big it actually is, because I know for a fact that these old versions have some big oceans. I think RL Craft, oh, and it's got the Krabby Boats too. RL Craft takes place in this update, if I'm right. And man, there's a lot of water because I'm constantly dying, and you always spawn in the water because I don't think you can reset your spawn. At least without something special. I haven't gotten too far into RL Craft. I think this is some land, though. We got something up here, so we're not going to have to travel too far, thank God. That's good. Oh, this got the little flower forest. I didn't realize they had that at 1.8.9. That's pretty cool. Okay, this is a nice biome. I think these are some cows up here. Or no. Man, yeah, the way that the world looks from a distance is, I feel like that's definitely different. I mean, I normally use shaders, so it's kind of hard to tell, but I feel like the game now looks a little smoother from stuff in the distance. This looks really pixelated, which is, to be expected. What is this? Is this going to be a decent cave? I see some coal. We can go ahead and grab this, and then maybe we can go down in here and see what we can get. Maybe it'll take us to diamonds? Oh, man. Cave noise. I know they have them now, but I don't know if it's been a while since I've heard that one, or if they don't have it at all. We got iron, too. Yep, this is before, well, the copper update's recent, but I don't... What the heck was I going to say? Well, this is before netherite, obviously, but I don't think that's what I was going to say. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, we'll get some iron and smelt that up, get a better pickaxe and maybe a sword. And then we'll collect some as we go. Oh, this is... No, that's right. It had to do with the iron. The caves and cliffs are also affected where you find iron. So that's another thing I really miss, because a lot of times when you go into caves, it's almost like if they're not caves that are up in mountains, then you should wait to go in them is what it feels like. Because you don't get enough. If you don't have any iron and you go into a cave now, when it's like a big deep slate cave or whatever, you can't get the diamonds because you just don't find any iron. Like you do a little bit, but it's really not that much. So I do miss sometimes being able to just cave normally for my iron instead of having to go and find a giant mountain or just a like shallow cave ravine and getting it out of there. I mean, you can find big veins of it, so it's not like super difficult, but hello. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even see you. Hello. I can spam click, buddy. Oh, what the frick? See, I know you can do that in Bedrock, and I've played Bedrock recently, but it just feels different. I don't know, there's something about it. Obviously, Java doesn't feel like Bedrock, and it never really has, but it definitely feels like it. I mean, if you count Legacy Edition as Bedrock, which is kind of Bedrock Alpha, then that's probably the closest Bedrock's ever gotten to feeling like Java. Just got a different feel to it entirely. Ooh, I thought that was like an extension. But all right, yeah, we're getting some decent stuff. I don't think this cave's gonna go very deep, but it might offer us enough iron to maybe get some armor pieces, maybe? I don't know how much we have right now. We can get a helmet, I think. Make all these into sticks. Let's get ourselves a sword, and then, yeah, we can get a helmet, which I might as well. We got any more down here before I do that? Lots of coal, too. Coal's another one that you have to find higher up in the newer updates, and I like it. It's nice to have, like, different places to find this stuff, so it forces you to explore a little bit more, but sometimes I do have some nostalgia, and I miss, like, just being able to go to a cave and get everything you need. And you have too much iron that you can't... Oh, I forgot about the blocking with the sword. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, oh, it's just nice to be able to do that. Spam click. I think I actually do prefer combat now. I do like the spam clicking, obviously, but I prefer combat now. It's got like enough of a... It's just a timing thing, really. Doesn't even add much skill, but it does. Some people find it annoying and more difficult. So they clearly accomplished something with that. And I kind of enjoy timing it more than I do spam clicking. I wouldn't say it's more difficult, but I just kind of enjoy it. Kind of like people driving a stick shift car or something like that. You just, it's not difficult. And it's like something you have to think about when you're driving, but it's more enjoyable to drive. Same thing with the combat here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to get a suit though. We already have enough for... I think I have a few more back there. That should be enough for a full suit actually. I don't know if this cave goes any deeper, but I might just go ahead and get the full suit because we're definitely going to be able to come across some more iron along our travels here. That's going to get us some backup stuff if needed. So let's go up here, and I guess I'll make another furnace real quick just so I can have this smelted a little bit faster. I don't want to sit here for too long, and we're already going too deep into the cave. So take that and then split this up and get a couple of those, and bam, perfect. Yeah, that'll do right there. I don't need any of this useless crap, and I'm not even going to get this coal. I'll be here all day trying to get all this coal. I'll leave that. I'm going to end up dropping this anyway, to be honest. Sometimes I try to hold on to them, but there's really no point. All right, and then we'll take a few more of those. Perfect. I would get that coal now that I used a bunch of it, but I'll just go grab some of the stuff off to the side over here that we didn't get. Perfect. Like this. And I could sleep too. Don't know if there's any point, but we're doing it. Might be in the cave a little longer if it goes super deep. But I don't have a lot of food, so maybe I should not do that. We'll see. We'll see. I got enough armor to be able to get away if I need to. And honestly, just having the spam clicking is... I guess that would make it a little more difficult. The only time that it's more difficult with the modern combat system is when you have a swarm, because you kind of can't get backed into a corner. But with the spam clicking, you can get backed into a corner as long as you click fast enough. You can really knock them away from you, unless there's like way too many, but that doesn't really happen in vanilla. It's like a mod thing or something. So yeah, I think we're gonna be good. Let me just grab these couple more pieces. I'm not gonna get this entire vein. I like the coal veins in this update are a lot more too. So we'll go grab pants, get ourselves some boots, and actually just enough for a full suit. I guess I can smelt that real quick before I take all my stuff here, and then we can head deeper into the cave. Let me see if there's some animals real quick while I let that one piece go. Got any animals like right around us? Possibly. I got a chicken. That does classify. Oh, another one. Get a few pieces of chicken. Be pretty cool. Thank you. Get 3 of them. That's fine. That'll do. Enough to get us by. Man, I don't know, something about this flower forest. I kind of like it in comparison to the modern one. I mean, the modern one's really nice. I love the tall flowers. Something about this though. I love the old poppies. Or are these roses still? No, they're poppies. I like the old poppies here. Or did it go from poppy to rose? Or did it go from rose to poppy? I don't even remember what they're called now. I don't pay that much attention. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab this and head a little bit deeper. See what we're going to get down here. Oh, man. I wonder if those cave noises pop up every single time. Did I add a dead end on this? I don't think so. I think it kind of goes down from here. Yeah, okay, we're good. There might be something else. I don't know if this is going to take me all the way down. This could be the end right here, actually. Oh, to get some more. That's all I want. I want a little bit more iron to have as a backup for at least like another sword or another pickaxe. Yeah, it didn't need to take me all the way down. That's okay. We're going to explore a little bit up top before we find a place that maybe we're going to call home. I don't know if I'll quite make a shelter tonight, or at least a full house anyway. But I do kind of want to find a spot that we would settle down if we come back to this world. But that kind of depends on you guys. I'm quite okay just continuing on with a couple things we've been doing on this channel outside of this, so just let me know down below. I'll grab just a couple more pieces here. I think that's good. All right, let's travel up top. We got some land. Hopefully it's quite a bit so we can just run along without having to get into a boat again. Because the boats, they're not as bad as they... I think they used to be worse than they are in this update. But they're not the good ones that are, like, pretty responsive. They're still, like, slow to start up. Can't control them as well. And they don't seem as fragile. I feel like I would have broke that thing in, like, alpha or something. Alpha, it's just like, you tap that thing with a stick and it's done. Explodes into pieces. All right, and then I'm not going to hang out here, I don't think. So we'll go ahead and kill all these cows, get ourselves some food and some leather. Why not? Cow tipper. Is that a modern achievement? I honestly don't know. I feel like it feels like an old achievement that wouldn't be in the modern game. Ooh, my kind of biome right here. Some plains. Everybody knows it. If you're on my channel, you know I love me some plains. I'm a plain guy. What can I say? Oh, I did not want to. What am I doing? I'll move that up there. Might be setting up shop over here. I'm not saying I won't explore, but I'll have to get the coordinates and come back here if I don't find anything better. I think maybe. We'll see. Need to keep getting more stuff for food, though. Because we're about to have to stop and cook this stuff. No fire. I mean, I don't really ever use the campfires, but other for things that aren't decoration. But they're not in this version. So that's not even an option for cooking food. Hello, buddy. I killed everyone you know. Or would have known. So, my bad. Oh, and this is before just regular pumpkins? What the frick? Wait, really? That feels like this would have gotten... Wait, that's so weird. I did not think. Yet the old villages, too. We gotta check this out before I stop and cook anything. Got a lot of chickens here, though. Chickens is one of those things that I never have an abundance of for food. Because I just don't run around killing them. I don't know why. You feel like they should give you the most value in your food because because it's an entire freaking chicken as opposed to just a steak, or as opposed to just a steak. So I think that's why I never really messed with it because I think they're actually the worst meat. I'll compare it real quick in just a minute. Wait, why are these things spawning so much? Jesus, they just spawned in my face, I think. All right, I'm gonna get rid of all you guys. Sorry. Got the old village, the old villagers, the old lighting. Oh my goodness. Hello? Oh, the old UI. I'm so glad they got rid of this. This is just terrible. Old librarian. I mean, I used to freaking love these houses. These are the villages that were in PS3 edition, which is a version that I played quite a bit as a kid. And they're the ones that are in, I think, no, actually, when I played Pocket Edition, there was no villages. But I might have played a mod where they had added them. And these would have been the ones that were in it. They were in the, these are the ones that were around when I played Pocket Edition, so. Wait a minute, is that glitch? Okay, no, it's not. But the beta glitch is still in this. So anyway, we got 2.5. So this is gonna get us to what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6.5. So 4 bars for a steak, and I think I'm pretty positive. What are y'all doing? This is before they had job blocks too. So whatever they were is what you got. I'm pretty positive. That's actually not bad for an early toolsmith. What? I don't have any emeralds, but that's pretty good. I think the chicken give you 3. I could be wrong. I'm gonna check it. But I think they give you 3. And then I don't know what's different about the modern steak. But I remember when they got rid of the black lined texture and it turned into this one. And I don't know what's different about the modern one, but there's something different, and I hate this texture. I didn't mean to pick that up. Oh, we'll actually get that. I'll go ahead and split these. And then right now we're at still 6.5. Yep, so let's see what this gets. Yes, this only gives you 3. An entire piece of chicken, like an entire chicken's body, only gets you 3. And a piece of steak, probably a friggin' 8-ounce or a 12-ounce sirloin or something, New York strip or whatever, gets you more than a whole chicken. All right. Well, actually, I'll take these if you guys don't mind. I would appreciate just having these real quick. It really helped me, save me on some leather. So yeah, I'm gonna look at this village real quick because I remember I used to take over villages all the time. I would actually play worlds with my brothers where I would set up villages with like mailboxes and stuff, and we would like do RP. But oh, there's another one here. I'll take this as well. They don't have the house that I would always take. When I would take over a village or just take one of the houses instead of building one, I would always take that L-shaped house, which is actually still in Minecraft. They just updated it a little bit. And they're kind of rare. I don't really run into them too often. But if I couldn't get that one, I would definitely take the library. This is like one of the next biggest houses, I'm pretty sure. And I know I've had a base inside of the church before, but this is just not, like, this ain't it. And they still have this building in the game. They didn't get rid of this one. Yeah, they got, oh, okay. They don't have any other ones here, but I kind of liked these ones. I mean, I never used them, but this is kind of cool giving them, like, access to this. I just can't believe that they ever landed on this being the village houses, all these squares, and, like, this. Like, this is worse than the square. I don't know what they're trying to do there. Whoever designed the villages back in the old versions, there's a reason they updated them, I guess. Like, this is fine. This is very classic. But what the frick is that? Like, that's horrible. Anyway. I'm not trying to bully the old dev team or whoever designed this stuff, the old builders. But, yeah, something I always talked about. Like, what is this? And I was not a good builder. I'm still not a good builder, but I'm a lot better than I used to be. So, I'll put my 2 cents in now. And we'll go to sleep before we continue on. Maybe we can run into another village, and we'll see a couple more of those other buildings. Like, what is that? Is that a savanna? Oh my god. I hate savannas. No, no, no. You're not about to. Nope, nope, nope. No, guys. This is my bad. I put this here. Thank you very much. See you guys later. Or I guess I probably won't. God knows how far I'm going to travel. Hopefully you guys live. Is that a creeper? No. Oh, I should take... I'm going to take some of these potatoes, and I'll get a carrot, I guess, while I'm here. Just to have it. They're not, like, super... Or is there carrots? These carrots? Yeah, there we go. I like how the old carrots look. I do prefer this texture, to be honest. I don't like how the potatoes look. Should I get... I don't need the wheat. Alright, we're gonna... we can't avoid the savannah going this way, unfortunately. Can I just run this way, maybe? That'll be fine. I don't like it. I've preached that enough in the hardcore series to not have to talk about it here, but I don't like them. So we'll stay away. We'll run through the forest. And I won't be, yeah, I'm not going to be messing with boats or anything. Hopefully we don't have to come across any water. And if we see any caves, I might hop into them. But we got enough iron stuff, so I feel like it'd have to be a pretty decent cave for me to run down there. I'm not trying to, like, bum rush diamonds right now. There's really no point. Just kind of exploring this old generation, seeing where it takes us. Seeing what the world has to offer. I don't remember World Generation being incredibly special in these old versions. That's not something that I recall. This might even have been a dull period for World Generation. But there's some, there's some stuff like there's quite a few things that um, that you can come across where they'd be like a cool spot to be. It's just in between like the wild beta generation with like the specialness that came with that and caves and cliffs. It's like a middle point. But there's some things that like obviously they changed and did better, but there's some things that they probably should have kept. Like I kind of prefer this texture for all this mushroom stuff, especially the red one over here. Like this is a lot better than the modern version. I don't know why. Something about it. I prefer this for sure. I think the modern one's too smooth. Like even the brown mushroom here, like mushrooms are not supposed to be so clean. I'm pretty sure brown mushrooms are just like a brown box. They oversimplified that one. But a lot of stuff I don't like. I mean, the sand is kind of better being smooth. The flowers look a little bit better in the modern game. They have their own little quirks. It just has a different feel. Everything, it's not quite as smooth, and it just looks really different. And the game is obviously quite different. A lot missing, a little more sandboxy because you're not coming across as many things, but it's got something special about it. And just the feel I get for playing this version is why I like it so much. And then, of course, like I said, the caves and the way that you mine and get resources. It's just nice to be able to step back into this because this has the feel for the most of what I played. I played a lot of Pocket Edition when I first started. I had a couple of years where that's all I played was Pocket Edition, like from like probably 0.3.2 or something like that, maybe 0.3.0 or something like that, to 0.6 point something is probably the time that I played Pocket Edition. Maybe 0.7 something is around the time that I would have stopped playing it. So I didn't really get to see like modern where it started to turn into Bedrock, but I did play. That's when I switched over to console. So a majority of me playing Minecraft would have been, and that would have been like 2013, 2014, I think, that I would have started playing on console. No, 2013 because I had a PlayStation. Yeah, it's probably 2013 to 2000. When did I get a PC? 2013 to 2000, maybe 17. Wait a minute. Oh my god, I'm getting so old. Now I'm kind of confused here. I'm ranting a little bit, but I'm trying to go through the timeline of me playing Minecraft, and I was going to say that most of my time would have been playing on versions like this because of console edition, but I only played console from probably 2013 to 2018 maybe. And then from there, I started playing Java. And Java at that point would have been well past this version. I don't even know when this version came out. I should probably look that up. I'll look that up in just a second. But yeah, so no, most of the time I've played Minecraft has actually been on PC instead of, yeah, it's because 2011 to 2013 I played on Bedrock or Pocket Edition, and then and then that was only 2 years, then 4 years on console, and then or 5 years on console. But 2018, man, that was 8 years ago. So I've been playing on PC for 8 years. Oh my goodness. Time flies, everybody. It flies. And I'm only 26. So that'll tell you something. It only gets faster. Jesus. Anyway, let me see when this version came out. Yeah, so this came out in 2015. So I wouldn't have been crazy. It'd only been a few years. So probably by the time I started playing Java, it was only on. I mean, I could look this up, but I'm assuming a major update every year to go to the next version. So it would only been on like maybe 1.11, 1.12 is when I would have hopped on Java. So I've been playing Java for quite a while now. And I played it before. I just mostly played it on console. Like I played it on a crappy laptop. And probably from 2015. But I mostly played it on console, which almost wasn't playable on the laptop I had. So let's grab this stuff here in this cave. Let's see. This cave actually looks like one that would take me a little bit deeper. So I kind of want to go down here, but at the same time, I don't want to get lost in here. Maybe we'll just set up near here. Get a little shelter going. And oh yeah, this is definitely going to take us down. So yeah, let me set up a little something around here. Do one of my little starter like gazebo or whatever, something like that. Or maybe like, let's do something here. Should I dig right there? Yeah, I'll dig this out a little bit. Why not? We're going to dig into the mountain a little bit, but I'm not going to like just throw a door on here. I'm going to have a little roof come out and fence it in like this. And then it'll be like a little, like our own little cave with a man-made entrance or something like that. I'm not even going to dig that far into this. I just kind of want to do like something like this, make it look semi-natural, and then maybe I build up the outside part. So let's do, I don't have any logs. Okay, let me grab some logs here, some oak logs, and then we can get some pillars going on the corners and get a little roof on there. And we'll call this our temporary home. For now, anyway. At least for today. So yeah, let's do, like, let's say, yeah, like right here. That'll work. And here. Bam, bam, there we go. And let's put that there. Can I get this? Perfect. And we'll get a chest real quick. Just one. Throw the bed here. Beautiful. And then I guess we'll just do some stairs, right? That's pretty basic. Nothing to write home about. We'll grab some stairs real quick. We'll do something like this. And I can't throw them upside down, right? Oh, you can. Oh, snap. Getting fancy. All right, well, we'll do that then. Little stairs. And I'll go upside down right here. Or maybe, no, I'll go upside down like right here. Yeah. Build over a little bit, right? Is that right? Hold on. I'm gonna mess myself up here. Like that. Upside down. Up there. Yeah, I was right. Perfect. And I need a few more. And we'll put some slabs on top. And that'll be just fine. Actually, not like this. Nothing should be able to get on the side here, but I'll throw a fence there. And then I guess I could kind of fill this with dirt. Why not? That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah. And we'll throw... I gotta put... Okay, we'll get a few more stairs. Let's do this. And I don't have enough to finish with the slabs. I'm an idiot. Okay. Put that there and there. And then, you know what? This will probably look better with some dirt. So we'll do that. Boop, boom. Perfect. Get rid of this. That sheep is so annoying. And then we have to quickly, before it gets too dark, actually go ahead and throw this here. Oh, I can't do that. You can't. That's what? Okay. There, I guess? Yeah, that's fine. Put one there too. Go to sleep, I guess. Before we even finish it, hopefully it comes in at the nighttime. Beautiful. Is that all situated? Yes, it is. That's gonna be... Dang it. Oh my god, this is... Yeah, there. That works. We just need slabs. That's all we need. Take down this tree. That should be good enough. I seem to get a lot more saplings than I would get now. I mean, I'm probably crazy, but I just feel like... Or they dropped a lot quicker or something. Because I picked up 7. Oh, no, never mind. I'm an idiot. That's not a lot. It must just be these textures. They're just a little bit harsher, so you can see things a lot better. All right, let's get the slabs going. Right here. Beautiful. It's gotta be enough. And go over like that. Perfect. And now we just need some fences and a fence gate. So bam, bam. There we go. And actually we'll get one more there. Perfect. Bam, bam, bam. That's what I'm talking about. That's just fine. And are missing... Oh, I need one more set of stairs. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's beautiful. That is as good of a shelter as I'm going to get. Maybe I could look that... Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay. Throw all this stuff in here. Get ourselves a little more organized. I'll actually split up that much between these two here. And let's throw all this stuff into here that I don't need right off rip. All of it. Yeah. Don't need any of that stuff. I should get planting that. But like I said, I don't know if we're going to permanently set up here if I do continue to this world. So we'll just leave that for today. And then, yeah, we'll take this. I'll go ahead and make another pickaxe because I'm probably going to need it. Perfect. All right. That's what I'm talking about right there. Nice little thing. It's nothing crazy, just a little shelter. It's a little bit bigger than it ought to be, but that's okay. That's all right. Not too bad. Maybe we can expand that down if we're going to stick around here. We can use that as like a some kind of a special place, and then we can actually build something else. Though I should have done it here, because this is kind of a natural single tunnel. Dang, I should have done it over here. But maybe we can have like something that's kind of a direct path. Oh man, we could do like a little cave system base or something like that going through here then, and just kind of repeat this over there. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, let's go down here and see if this is gonna get me oh, what level are we at? Level 59, and we only have to get to 11. That's what I'm talking about. It's just you don't have to go nearly as far. Like that ain't nothing. That's crazy. Like 1.18 has been out for quite a while, so yeah, I don't know. And you get so used to that to even think back to this is it's kind of wild that you would only need to go down, 50 blocks from like ground level to get any diamond, and not even 50 blocks. It's like 40 blocks and you're down to like diamond level. Perfect mining level for diamonds. But on modern versions, it's like, what is that? It's like a ridiculous number. Like you're at, let's say level 60. I don't even know if that's right, but let's say ground level's 60. You gotta go down like 120 blocks almost, I feel like, to get anywhere near diamond level. Yeah, there we go. This is what I was going for. Get that beautiful music coming in, man. I freaking love it. I couldn't turn up the frequency, so that's unfortunate, but that's fine. Not gonna complain about it. Coming in, have it going a little bit too much, then what's the point, right? Okay, yeah, this is gonna take us quite a bit on the way down here. Oh yeah. I bet I'm already getting what I'm at right now. Level 25. Yeah, we're like almost there. Like, they don't have as big caves, but they don't need to. If they had giant caves, you realize how shallow the world is. That's probably, yeah, that's probably why they don't do it. And that's like if you're in not a hilly area too. Like modern versions, if you could be up to like your ground level in a certain area would be like, you know, level like 90. Oh boy. What the frick? Oh, I should have let him kill him. Dang it. And then you still have to go down to negative 50, whatever. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not. I'm glad our hardcore world's past that point. I mean, we still need to get diamonds and stuff, but you can find big caves too. I don't know what I'm talking about. Kind of rambling on. It's a little late for me. Might end up wrapping up this recording here soon. I wanted to play this. I was excited to play it, but I do realize that I'm kind of just jabbering on here because I'm getting a little tired. It's better off me recording these second channel videos during the week. My commentary is a little bit better. I mean, not during the week, during the weekend, where it's not. What is it? It's 1 a.m. right now. Oh God. So I'm just kind of rambling on here. But that's okay. Nobody seemed to complain. Everybody seems to just enjoy the nonstop, mostly unedited videos so far. So thank you guys. I cannot believe this channel has come as far as it has. I mean, the second channel obviously has got way more. It's just a bigger channel. I clearly, but I do appreciate everybody. Audience almost seems a little more. Obviously, it's tight niche. But a little closer over here than on the main channel. I feel like a lot more people are consistently watching here than even on the main channel because it's consistent views for the hardcore episodes. And man, just like, I feel like a month ago we were at like 600 subs. And now we're at like 1750 or something, I think, before I started recording this. We get a mine shaft. What level am I at right now? 19. Okay, we're pretty much there. This is where you're gonna find diamonds in these kind of areas. So, oh boy, this is also where you're gonna die. I'm not playing hardcore, so it doesn't really matter. And I did sleep in my bed and I didn't break it, so we can't always come back down here. Another idea I had for a series, which actually is a perfect second channel. Oh, now that I have a channel that does series, man, I'm gonna start just like putting stuff out. I had an idea for a series, which is definitely 100% done before, but I haven't seen it in a while, or pretty much probably. I don't think I've watched a series like this at all. I just know it's probably been done before. Is where I go back to like maybe alpha or beta or even just 1.0, and every episode I update the world. I probably would do this in alpha, to be honest. Yeah, every episode, I just update the world. So, like, if I started in, let's say, alpha 1.2.6 or something like that, and then next episode, like episode 2, would be in, like, a big alpha update. Maybe even only a couple of the pre-release updates I would do per those updates. I'd probably only do, like, a couple. But then once we get, so let's say we did that, we did beta 1.5, I don't know, and then beta 1.8, 1.7.3, then beta 1.8, then we get to 1.0, and that's when I would start doing 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, and update every episode. I think that'd be a pretty cool series. It'd be and you know, probably be a limited series, because once we would get to like the modern updates, that would be it. I think that'd be a pretty cool series just to see how the world generation loads in. It's kind of simulating your own like long-term world as if you were playing on the same world since alpha. And I might just, I don't know, we'll see. I might, if I end up doing that, let me know down below if you guys think that's a good idea. I might end up doing it in beta because I feel like that might have less of a chance of getting corrupted. But I'll make backups and stuff either way. So yeah, let me know. That sounds like a really fun idea, man. I'm kind of excited. Like, oh man, I definitely might do that. Like, I think this weekend I'm gonna go record that. I got stuff to do for the main channel this weekend anyway, but I think I'm gonna spend some time recording some hardcore episodes and getting started on that because I think that'd be pretty dang cool. Anyway, rambling. I've been just rambling. I'm gonna keep rambling. I'm gonna get way worse. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. If it is an episode, this could just be a one-time experience, and maybe the limited series that I'm talking about will be what I decide to get some nostalgia for. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this and you want to see more, let me know. If you like the idea for that series I was talking about, let me know. And any future ideas for any future videos, any hardcore ideas you have for the hardcore world, any kind of anything like that, let me know down below. And yeah, I appreciate everybody that's watching, subscribing, liking, enjoying. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm scared. Bye now.